That actually looks pretty f***ing good. So we're doing a little mock-up here. I just wanted to make sure that the bars that this gentleman picked out are going to work for the way this tank is mounted. It's about as far back as it could go on this frame. And I checked the risers that we already have, and they work just fine, but the bars are pretty wide, so I want to make sure they don't come out so far that they're going to hit this. So what I'm going to do first is make a couple Springer studs. This is 1/2 inch fine thread stainless stock, and I'm going to cut this to 2-inch sections for the Springer studs and thread them into the risers. These are the bars that we've picked out, and then we'll size everything up. Alright, so there's one of our Springer studs made. We'll thread into the riser just so, and then we'll throw these on. Let's make our second one. Damn. That actually looks pretty f***ing good. Pretty good. So anyway, there we go. There's the mock-up of the front end. Most of it, anyway. And some quick and easy stainless steel Springer riser studs. So there we go. Alright, what I'm working on today is a set of not forward controls, but just forward foot pegs. I've got one here made already. This won't have any foot controls. It'll be a hand shift and a clutchless transmission. So the only thing the foot pegs need to do is hold your feet. Now I've got a bunch of these Harley Ness kind of billet aluminum foot pegs. Picked a bunch of those up. And what I also have that I found in a pile of old parts are these, well, most of a set of foot controls. So these are threaded here for the lower front motor mounts, where a normal set of foot controls would go. And then, you know, your brake and your shifter and everything pivot off of here. But what I've done is two different lengths, two different sides. I've cut this end off, threaded it for 1/2 inch, and then I've got these foot peg clevises, these mounts here, that are also threaded. And then I've just cut a piece of a stud to fit between the two and secure it. And then the foot peg just goes right in there. So pretty simple. We got one made, like I said, and now we're going to make the other one. Let's get to it. I've just taken a piece of rubber heater hose and cut it to length, and then cut it down the middle to make a sleeve to go over the foot peg so that it doesn't get scratched in the vise. Shaft is cut off. What I'm going to do next is drill with this step bit that goes up to a 1/2 inch for the stud. Tap here, and we're going to tap it to 1/2 inch. All right, there's our hole, drilled and tapped for 1/2 inch. It's in this 1/2 inch here. So now we've got it drilled and tapped for 1/2 inch. We're going to cut off just enough stud so that we can fit this peg mount on there. And so there's our stud mounted into our foot peg mount. Okay, and there's our peg mount. Tapped to 1/2 inch as well. Let's see, these don't just, look at that, fit right together. There you go. And there we have our foot pegs. So that's it. That's today's project. See you later.